I need to find that song of hers because it was before she got famous. So some of those songs is kind of because Bacardi kept like getting her pages taken down because that was her original name, Bacardi. So it's hard to find some
Bacardi.
of the early music. Well, her sister's name is legitimately Hennessy, and I thought it was a joke, but I also didn't know Hennessy was alcohol till I found out about Cardi and her sister.
Hold up. I did not know that.
What?
I did
I
not know Hennessy
legitimately
was
did not
alcohol.
know that her sister was legitimately legally named Hennessy. I did
Hmm.
not know that. I was today years old when I found that shit. I did not know that.
Well, because I stumbled across Tia Kemp and Cardi B on Instagram around the same time. Like I didn't know Tia Kemp had any like that she had a child with Rick Ross. I didn't know anything about that until TikTok. Cause I just thought, oh, this is a funny older woman who actually gives good advice. She just doesn't give it in a standard way.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cardi, cause I was like, oh, okay, like underground artist. I was like, she makes pretty good music. Like, I hope she gets to a point where she can sell it.
Right. All right.
Then somebody was like, "Oh, she's on what was that? Was it Love and Hip Hop? What one of the shows?" Okay, I don't want to say the wrong show. So I was watching, and then I realized I only want to watch the episodes with her in it because they were entertaining, and everybody else their storylines was confusing. Probably because I didn't know who they were in real life. That's probably why.
Okay.
Um, and maybe if I was more versed in pop culture, it would have been better. And then people kept saying something about her sister Hennessy, and I was like, "Oh, that's a pretty name." My
Hennessy.
cousin burst out laughing and was like, please don't name anything Hennessy. And I was like, is it code for something? Like, what is it? And they're like, this girl raps and calls herself Bacardi. What do you think Hennessy is? Her sister's nickname? They're like, no, that's her real name. But what do you think Hennessy is? It's like, I don't know. Yeah, we took a field trip to the liquor store.
I'd like to go on that field trip.
And first of all, it was the biggest liquor store I've ever been to in my life. Evidently, there are different varieties of Hennessy and other alcohols that I thought that there was just, because I tend to go to the wine section and no further. I didn't know.
That's fair. And that's fair. I mean, but still, still, that trip, the field trip to the liquor store though, that sounds like fun.
Yeah,
Even
I can
though
see that.
even though I can't drink anything, but still, that still
I don't
sounds
Well,
like
really
believe
fun.
it or
drink
not,
either,
this
but
liquor store
We
Still
could
sounds like
still go, Gilbert,
it
and
still sounds
look.
like fun. Still sounds
But
like
this
fun.
liquor store had like party favors. They had like a little area with like little tapas, little charcuterie boards. It was nice.
Hold up, you saying that they had an adult playground out there?
Yes.
Okay, all right. We need to go.
And then I found out that
We
at
need
that
to
particular
go.
one, a couple times a year when you walk in, they give you I know people use the tickets. I call them raffle tickets, but like they come in a roll and you just pull them off.
50-50s. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can get those, and then you can go around the different stations there and try different things. And not everything is alcohol. Like I had a lovely corned beef sandwich there. It was nice.
I like to do that at Costco. You just walk around to all the sample stations.
Yeah, because I was like, I didn't know that the place was a liquor store. I had seen it going to the aquarium. I just
Didn't know that it was a liquor
and
store because you know
plus
never
I'm black. I wasn't gonna just go exploring. That could go different
say, hey,
ways.
that's kind of dicey, you know.
Yeah, because I was like, there wasn't a sign saying, "Hey, liquor." I mean, they've changed the signage now because a bunch of different places are like, we didn't know what y'all had going on over here. Um,
But they just had the three dots.
so they was just like,
So you just had the three dots, and
okay,
you know what the three
yeah.
dots meant.
So now we're like, oh, okay, and there's like a microbrewery that's moved into the parking lot also, so you kind of get the vibe of the.
So you got
Because
the
I was just
three
like, I didn't
the
know
three
what
dot
that
store.
was. Yeah, I was like, I wasn't going. Mm-mm. And one person
Like
was like,
screw
"You
all
didn't
that.
think about why the parking lot was so full, sweetheart. It is Kentucky. People hang out in the parking lots. I don't know. I just, if I don't expressly know what it is. Now, let's not forget, I went into a Walmart one Friday, and Walmart had a DJ.
I don't know what I would do with that, to be honest with you. I legitimately don't know what I would do with that.
And at first I thought I was tripping.
So look here. Did the shit that I would do, and I would have started, and I would have said, if there was a DJ that was at the Walmart that I was working at when I was at oh my God. The
And
shit that would
is,
happen. Look
I'm
here.
walking
I legitimately, I would Debo my way. I would bully my way into getting those handicap cards so I could ride them up front. Because I was supervisor, so I could do that shit. So I was like, I'll take it. No, I got it. No, I got it. I'll Debo my way every fucking time.
And see, when it was a Friday night that it was a long day. I was overhearing people, okay? So I had popped my hearing aids out. But I had been to this Walmart enough that I could maneuver around, you know? So I'm hearing something. I'm like, okay, they got the music a little bit loud today or something. So I'm continuing to watch. And I see people, like a bunch of people huddled in one area. And I'm like, is there a sale?
Is there a sale?
Like, what a great sale. And then I see people like doing their little two-step. And I'm like, the fuck is
Say, hold up. What's going on here?
So then I see one of my cousins just looking at me confused. I'm looking at her confused. And then she's pointing at her ears. No, bitch, I can't hear that. I was like, hold on. So I get one hearing aid in, and I'm like, what the fuck? Tell you, it sounds like Night at the Roxbury. And I'm confused. Then I turn around and look where the people, whole DJ. And I'm looking at, and my cousin ain't shit. Because she on her phone texting everybody she can like this. And I'm like, what are you doing? She was like,
She was inviting people to the party at the Walmart.
Said
Yeah, she
Walmart
like,
is
"We
lit.
need
Come to the club.
Said
She's like,
Walmart is
"We need
lit.
Witnesses.
We are currently at the club.
I was like, I should have just went across the street to the Sam's Club.
Got it. But if that's what was going on at Walmart, who knows what they were
So-
doing at the Sam's Club?
Right?
And this was during the time at Sam's Club, like if you forgot your card, they would just have you go over to customer service and like do the face comparison thing because I look so much like my mom. I would just make sure she wasn't already in Sam's Club. And I would just go.
Hey, if you can get away with it.
I lost my license. Actually, I accidentally threw it away, but I had to go to work and I had to drive to work that day. And my mom was like, here, just take mine. We'll go get you another one. Because nobody looked at the age.
No, they don't.
They
Look,
just, and the few
they don't
times
care.
that they did look at the age, because there were a couple times that I wanted to go out with friends because there was one game room that you had to be 21 and over to get into the game room. And it was a really good game room. And you got, once again, little tickets to get like drinks and food. So I'm all about that. Okay. I wanted the wings and they had this great blueberry lemonade. And yeah, I used my mom and they're like, oh, you look good for your age. Okay. I don't like, I wanted to be a
thank you.
I was like 24 at the time. And my mother was clearly in her 40s.
Thank you.
So I was like, oh, yeah, thank you. But, and
So
then
look-
I was like, I'm concerned because I'm here with my friends that are clearly in their 20s. And y'all not concerned? Okay. Yeah, okay.
I said, all right, cool. This how we're gonna do it. All right, cool. Cool. Oh, so this first story I got, and I'm not sure how this was gonna go. So this comes from Am I the Angel? It says, am I the angel for not liking my Christmas present?
Yes.
That depends. That depends. If you got paper pens, a pencil, and a protractor and a compass for Christmas, then yeah, I can understand that.
Well, one year, you know
Let's see, that's what I got when I was 10.
Get, like from the makeup counter gifts, where it'll be like a pad of paper because it's supposed to be a desk set. I got the pad of paper.
Yeah. So, buckle up, everyone, as I, 28 female, have had a weird few days. It started when my husband, 55 male,
Whoa, hold on, wait.
ill,
What's the ages again?
28 female, and her husband, 55 male.
Carolyn Levitt, is that you?
Okay.
Ill. Decided instead of giving me all my presents on Christmas Day, he would instead give me a gift on each of the 12 days of Christmas. Fantastic. I was confused because all I really wanted was a nice gold ring, but anyhow, Christmas morning arrived and my present of the day was a partridge in a pear tree. Side note, I'm allergic to pears. Then on Boxing Day, I wake up to my husband bringing 2 turtle doves in our home along with yet another partridge in a pear tree.
You can see
he's
where this is going.
He's taking the song the well,
Literally,
he's doing
yeah.
it how it's supposed to be done.
And today he's giving me 3 French hens, 2 more turtle doves, and yes, you guessed it, a 3rd partridge in a pear tree. I've shown no interest in birds before, and I'm actually terrified of what's coming next. Anyone I told him I don't want any more birds, and we're going to have to rehome the ones he's already bought, which caused him to flip out and call me ungrateful. He's also said that it's too late, and there are more birds coming. He told
Divorce.
No, this is too much pain and suffering. Don't divorce him. Don't divorce potassium.
Oh.
Run. Get out of
See
there.
that something anyway. He told his mother, 75 female, and she's been blowing up my phone telling me I should be grateful and that gifting birds is my husband's love language. Anyone am I the asshole for not wanting birds? Any more birds?
No. Run.
No, especially since if
No.
we're gonna stick with the premise of the song and what it's about, if these birds, even the 5 gold rings, they're still birds. You're supposed to cook them for the guest that come every day. And if he's
But then, like,
55,
what is he gonna
Wow.
give her pipers?
still birds. But here,
Yeah, but
All the
'cause-
birds.
But
But
here's
all-
the thing.
that's
Here's
a
the
lot of
thing.
goddamn
If we
birds.
if we get to the day with the pipers, I am so in the head. I would look him and go, "These ain't the pipers that I want. If I'm gonna deal with the birds, I get to pick the pipers." Now, would that probably cause him to divorce me? Yeah, but if he's in his 50s and his mom is still, she like 185 years old talking, ma'am, I will help gravity.
my first
I will
issue.
help gravity.
No, my first issue is she's 28 and he's 55.
That is her daddy. Her daddy. In more
That's my
ways
first
than
issue.
one.
Is that?
Yes. That's why I was like, hold up. Wait a minute. What's the
Say,
age
hold up.
again? 'Cause
Like
I
that?
don't want to do that.
Just robbing the cradle on that one, bruh.
that's
You robbing the cradle, man. Like
he-
you
Yeah, they have nothing
Said-
in common.
OP run.
They got something
Oh,
common.
oh.
It just ain't the right thing.
So hey, he must be rich.
It can't be that good.
He must be
Sister
rich.
girl. Sister cat, it can't be that good.
No, he's rich. He's rich. He got money. He's got money. That's all it is. He got
for
money.
the sake of the fact that his mama's still alive and she talking smack on the phone.
If you can afford that many fucking birds,
He got
the
money.
birds,
He got money.
you got money.
He
Birds
got
and
money.
trees.
He got
Yeah,
money.
he gonna have money to pay for me to
Well,
to
pear
go
trees
get my
would be
groove
very
back
expensive.
with somebody else
Mhm.
because do that. I'm changing my name to Stella. Okay,
And
I'm going to get my groove back without you, old
The whole-
man. It's
what has she done with all those trees, though? Because, I mean, that's 3 trees she's gotten so far.
Oh, Annabelle, the Lords of Leaping are also birds. So everything is birds, and they're birds that people used to eat. Like they used to cook them up and eat. Now the French kind of do still eat some of these birds, but how you cook a lot of these birds is very inhumane. It's like you feed them until they gorge themselves, which kind of makes them, and then like you pluck them, you roast them, you serve like, and you cook
Yeah.
the after you take the feathers off, you cook the whole
Mm-hmm.
bird. It's
Eyeball and everything.
disgusting.
Yes. The,
And
the
I'm saying this as
whole
a
nine.
person from a culture where like we'll cook a whole fish with the eyeballs and all. There's some people who will burst that eyeball in and dip in. Yeah, I understand that. And another part of my culture eats intestines. So I know what this sounds like and looks like with me saying this is gross. It's gross.
It's a little gross. It's very gross. It's a little gross. Still though.
Cruise around Annabelle, cruise around the world. Yeah, you know what? Yes, let's take a cruise, okay? Because
So, and
yeah, because
exactly, where's he gonna get eight maids and milking?
but he sounds like an old white man. And what I've learned in 2025 about old white men and cruises, either
Yeah.
somebody dies on the cruise with them or they die on the cruise. So yeah,
So look,
let's take a cruise.
I saw those two Netflix documentaries about cruises. No, I'm good. I'm good.
And just like I learned that if you're ever on a cruise and all of a sudden they're giving out free ice cream within a certain time frame, too many people have died on that cruise, and they've run out of space in the morgue, and they got to clear out the freezer for bodies.
Yeah.
The things I find out late at night when I can't sleep. Now,
Yeah. Exactly.
mine.
Yeah, I saw that Netflix documentary.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Mine comes from Am I the Asshole? I'm not going over on the angel side. I don't even think they would let me in on the Am I the Angel side of Reddit. They were like, oh, hell.
I think these are fallen angels. That's what it looks like.
But mine is Am I the Asshole for canceling Christmas after my bills threw a fit over me inviting ex Sil to Thanksgiving and Christmas? For those that don't know, Bill is brother-in-law, Sil is sister-in-law. I have thoughts just from the title, and no, I didn't read it first. And once again, we're gonna have to talk about my public email and what y'all send me. This from titles alone was the best one I could pick. Something wrong with y'all. I, 38 female, married to my 44 male husband for 15 years. My husband is one of 6 sons. His mother passed away a few years after the youngest was born. I just bet I'd have passed away too. That's too many kids. And his father passed about 9 years ago. Yeah, a lot of kids. Hubs is the second. There's the oldest. I'm not reading all of these damn. It's 6 of them. I'm not reading through all the ages. Okay. They range in age from 34 to 47.
And he's number 2. So we're what, 45, 43?
45, 43. Yeah.
Hubs and I are very well off. We both have very lucrative jobs and have made investments that allowed us to have a very, very comfortable life. We have a big house and we are often the family that host holidays. We absolutely love it. Keep that in mind. That's a note that is next to this. I'm afraid now. We spent all week cleaning. If y'all ever wonder, do I just take screenshots of what y'all send me? I do. We spent all week cleaning, prepping for the family to arrive, and they typically stay with us Tuesday through Saturday for Thanksgiving, then come back the 21st through the 26th for Christmas. Oh, hell no. Now Bill, 37, has been separated, soon divorcing ex-Sil for 4.5 years. The past few years since my Bill, 39, has separated from Sil, he has brought numerous girlfriends to these holidays. Okay. Ex-Sil has sometimes come, and they are pretty cordial. Hold on.
But she's not even the ex-sister-in-law yet. They've been divorcing for 4.5 years.
So technically they're separated. Yeah.
Yes. And he's cheating.
But he's,
that's not even cheating, because evidently they don't even live together. My thinking, why is the ex-sister-in-law coming? Maybe I'm weird. Hold on. However, recently this past Thanksgiving, my Bill 37 has been expressing that he doesn't want to see, nor does he feel like he should be accosted by his ex wife at holidays. He's saying,
Mhm.
regardless if he has kids or not, he should be able to come and she shouldn't be able to come anymore. Why the sudden shift slash change, you might wonder? Well, this year, X still has a serious boyfriend who came with his daughter. The sister in law
Wait,
ain't got no family.
wait a minute. And do the
So
sister-in-law and the brother-in-law, do they have kids together?
It seems like they do have kids together, but my thing is the sister in law doesn't
so
have any
does
family.
she not have her own family?
Right, because why is all the holidays at his family's house, and why is she bringing? First of
So why
all,
is she
you're
bringing
not.
a random
I'm not
boyfriend?
dating you, and you're bringing me to your former in-laws' house. Oh no, but that
Like that's just weird.
and
Like
his okay.
if I'm the
Okay, but like, okay, because like, okay, you want to talk about weird family dynamics, right? So my mom is one of six, right? And I have an uncle. So he and my aunt got divorced ages and ages and ages and ages and ages ago, right? And so my uncle was living in his apartment, and they have two kids together. Well, three, no, two kids together. My two cousins, Brad and Jessica, and then it's my uncle and my ex aunt. She's not my aunt,
Mhm.
my cousin's mom. And then she got remarried, and they have a son. And so my aunt and her, we'll call him husband. Right now they're divorced, but my aunt and Michael, and then the three kids all lived together, right? But my
Mhm.
uncle was on the road all the time, and they had a basement, and they invited him to live with them, and he did.
Well, yeah, but that's
And now
consensual.
currently she's divorced from that man, and they still live together, and they are not together.
Yeah, but that's like they've agreed on it. Like there's a family on
Well,
TikTok
yeah.
where because they talked about it on Thanksgiving. This guy's mother and father still live in the same house. The mother is remarried and they all live in the house together and they all like work cooperatively together. And the way
That's
they
exactly
explained
what
it
my family was.
was
Not
that the
mine, but
mother
like
and
my
father
uncle.
Yeah.
realized that they were friends, took their friendship the wrong way because they admitted the way people explained love to them, they thought their friendship equated love. And then when they got it together, they're like, well, we don't hate each other and nobody should have to move out. The new husband was like, oh, he's a cool dude. He's friends too.
That's what they do. And
Mhm.
financially, it's so much better for everybody.
Yeah,
And
but
it's better
this
for the kids
sister in
because their
law,
parents are still parenting in the same house and everybody's still always on the same page.
yeah, like this sister in law, this is weird because, like, with Cass, like, he did, like, his first ex wife, mother of his kids. I've met her. We get along. I think she's one of the coolest people on the freaking planet. All of us can hang out. We crack jokes. Da 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 da. Like when earlier this year, one of the granddaughters senior prom. We were all there. Great, great, great time. He has another ex that no, we're not kicking it over the holidays. Now, if we were all together over any holidays, because well, I mean, all his kids are grown now, but you know, for the sake of any of the kids, it would be fine. But we wouldn't be going like to his former in-laws house. Like that's weird.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
just can't imagine
Yeah.
going to my new significant other's in laws
Right?
Yeah.
Like
for the
Like just
holiday dinner.
yeah.
because I have an aunt. Well,
Maybe say
she's
hello,
now
pick up the kids, and bounce.
yeah, like she has
Like I
now
could see that.
passed
Yeah.
on.
Like
And
I could
I
see
will
that, stay,
say,
have a drink, an appetizer, whatever, and then it's like, all right, well, we'll see you later. Thanks so much.
yeah,
Bye.
like I have
Mhm.
I even though she's passed on, I still consider her an aunt. And my uncle, who she was married to, who is also passed on, he like we considered her family, but there was no crossing of the streams. Like we weren't like inviting them. And yes, they had kids together, but we kind of joked that they were like the couple that lived in a shoe. They had children from previous relationships, children together, children that they kind of picked up along the way that needed a place to be and were like, hey, adopt me, take me in. So even with all that overlap, we did this is okay, okay, but wait a second. So where do we leave off? So
Yeah, we got off track.
All right. Yeah.
Oh,
okay. So I should note we welcome slash open our home to all our family's significant others. Your sister-in-law is not And disclaimer as we go through this story. For anyone who does not know me, when I say things, I'm including myself in it as well. So don't go, well, Taz, what if it was you in that position? Rule still applies. Rule still applies. The kids and cousins have all met his daughter because we tend to see ex-Sil a lot outside of holidays as we do a lot of cousin hangs, and she's the one who always brings the kids. It sounds like because she's the one that y'all contact regarding the kids. It doesn't seem like you
sounds
even
like you can be friends.
right,
There's
but it
nothing
doesn't
wrong
even
with
seem
that. But
like
she's
Yeah.
no longer invited to the family function.
right. It doesn't even seem like they're allowing the brother-in-law to be the parent and coordinate with his nieces and nephews with his kids. Because even with the holidays, it doesn't seem like they have a holiday schedule because the ex-wife is like, "Well, I'm gonna be there anyway. You don't need to come pick up the kids.
I'll just be there."
Like,
So yeah, I'll be there, at
It's
7:30.
messy.
But
and
yeah.
she's sitting here, but
Very, very
OP
messy.
But did you peep how the OP is getting snarky about the brother-in-law who she's related to having
He's brought
girlfriends?
so many girlfriends
Yeah.
to our house.
But then she's like, "Get this."
And now
she
she's in
doesn't
a
want to do
serious
this because
relationship.
she's in a First of all, nobody's comfortable in this situation. Why
No.
are you bringing your significant other to my family's event? Like, I'm not saying it's gonna.
Why
happen,
are you
but-
coming to my family's event?
Right,
Exactly.
but let's say, just for the sake of argument, let's say KS and I break up. Okay, like I'm cool with his brother, cool with different people in his family. It would be so weird in a couple of months at Easter. I just pop up, "Hey, how y'all doing?" And I'm just, what?
Yeah, just pop up in there, just relax, like like you own
I
the
think
place
it's
and
even
that you should.
weirder
Yeah.
also to mention as like a point that they aren't divorced yet, and it's been 4.5 years. What's
Yeah.
going on? Why aren't we divorced? Everybody's dating. People are in serious relationships. Sounds like everybody's still hanging out. Why are we not divorced though? It's been 4.5 years.
Here's the thing.
Now I could understand if you
depending
don't have
on-
the money for it.
Depending on where they live, there might be a period where you have to wait before you can formally file. But from what I'm gathering, I don't think the sister-in-law wants the divorce, and I think OP is helping her drag this out. I think that's why she keeps like, "Oh girl, come on over here," like they're supposed to get back together. Whatever broke in this relationship, let it be broken and let people go on. Because
Mhm.
why else are you bringing your new person here? Why do you go to your new person's
Yeah,
house?
why do you care so much?
Yeah.
Yeah, like why not go to your new person's house? Because let's say ex-sister-in-law doesn't have any family near. She doesn't have the funds to travel wherever her family is, or everybody in her family is deceased, or she's no contact with them. Why not, if you all are to the point where you can not just share holidays with one another, but y'all are around each other's kids, you've been around this man's kid enough that your nieces and nephews are comfortable with his daughter? Why don't you just go to his house? Why don't y'all just do something as this new combo unit? Because this is giving be jealous and want me back. Shit, it's better than me because somebody's kid would have been getting a lesson in anatomy and physiology because I'm petty. We'd have busted wide open right next
Silly.
to the appetizers and the charcuterie.
That's just that's a lot of mess going on.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
lot of mess
Here we
going on
go.
up in there.
Yeah, I think OP does have an issue. I'm not too keen on Bill 37. To me, he's a scumbag, but everyone tolerates him because he's family or whatever. Bitch, what you mean family?
Okay, no, here's what it is. She doesn't like her in-laws.
Oh no,
She
I
doesn't
don't
like
think
her brother-in-law. She doesn't like any of her husband's brothers. She doesn't like them.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, no. As I'm skipping ahead.
Hold up.
She been friends with the sister-in-law for decades.
Yeah. So she
She's
doesn't
friends-
like the brother-in-law.
She don't like the
Yeah,
brother-in-law,
doesn't
but
like
she
the
loves
brother-in-law's moving on. That he don't.
Yeah.
And it
she don't like the fact that he's moving on.
Yeah, and I have a former cheerleader that was pressed into like they could not break up, and I felt so bad for them all through high school. They finally got married, and it was weird because when they got married, people were like, "Yeah, it took you 11 years to put a ring on it, bitch." They were minors till
Right, like,
now.
just chill.
It's like, oh my,
And then the marriage
The
didn't
hell was
work
you
out.
expecting?
And I'm like, no stuff. Like y'all had it in your mind that this Hallmark movie moment was gonna happen for them. and they'd never been on a date with anybody else, had a conversation with anybody, flirted with anybody else, because little puppy love that should have just been a crush that faded out, y'all forced it. And OP is holding on to, my friend and I were going to be family because we married brothers. But and now remember, at the beginning, I now understand the note that the person wrote on here about OP and her husband being well-to-do, being basically the ones in the family with money. OP is a mother. Ooh. In this instance, I stood firm and said Xsil is always welcome at our house. Another reason that I especially need Xsil is that no one else at the holidays can cook. Cater it, bitch. Pull a Sierra. During the holidays, it's basically me and Xsil. Keep in mind, they volunteered to do this. Girl, get it catered. Or teach people how to cook.
Or say no. Stop
say no.
Or have them prep. Have them do the prep stuff. Like, I have sister-in-laws that can now cook, because when the family started growing and older people started getting too sick or dying, I have people come over the night before, earlier that day, chop this for me, do this. And when they're in the kitchen, they pick it up. So she wants free labor. Girl, you are not a friend. During the holidays, it's basically me and Xsil and my mom. She's my sous chef. We cook and plan the meals together for 20 plus people, as well as desserts and activities. Other Sil also cannot cook, but we love her, and she usually hangs out in the kitchen chopping up vegetables and pouring wine, which is cool because company counts when you're cooking. No, it doesn't. Don't be in here in the way if you can't do nothing.
Yeah, for real. Get out of my kitchen.
Right.
And it's like, why not?
I don't need a statue. Either help or move.
And I don't believe that nobody can cook because they're married.
They all have families. They're all parents with kids.
Right.
So, and she didn't say that everybody else has money and everybody else is eating out. This is BS. So I said, I think it's absurd that you want me to host the holidays by myself and cater to everyone because you feel that Xsil shouldn't be here because she now has a new plan. And as I mentioned, and OP is pregnant. She just found out a few weeks before Thanksgiving. Nobody's forcing you to host, and nobody's saying that you have to cater to everybody. And the fact that you're looking at your friend as free labor is a bit disturbing. So Thanksgiving comes and goes, and Bill 37 is a sour asshat the whole time. Yeah, because he can't move on with his ex everywhere.
Right.
And you're saying that you're going to pick somebody who's not family over family.
Is this not like the exact boundaries conversation that like, hey, this is my ex, whether it was amicable or not, we have now reached a point where it is not okay to all be together all the time. I don't care if that happens 3 weeks after a split. I don't care if it takes you 6 years to get there. At some point, you're allowed to say, this is no longer a person I care to socialize with.
Yeah, like, I have a brother who, okay. My family is not very creative with names, whether we name the person or we're dating. At one point in time, two of my brothers, my two brothers that have the same first name, were dating and engaged to two women who had the same.
Oh, shit.
There are 4 different members of my family whose initials are JJ.
But no, both of the women I got very, very close to. One is the daughter of my mother's best friend. And my brother has a daughter with her. So yes, she's generally around if it's something that involves, her daughter. The other young lady, we got cool because one, our birthdays are close together. I'm really, really close to her sister, who I did not know that they were sisters till well into the relationship. But once again, don't cross streams. Now, when my brother is single, because they did remain friends over the years, and even after their divorce, there are times where he will invite her. But it's him.
That's fine.
Inviting.
That's his choice.
Yes.
It's
yeah,
his ex.
and that's fine.
And
that's his business to handle.
We'll be kicking it, but he's the one that's invited. Now, I have told him, like, hey, give me a heads up, because at first it was jarring, and because of where he usually invites him to, because I do have a messy sister-in-law, y'all know my nemesis, that loves to invite exes. Like, she can't stand anybody we're with until we're no longer with them. Then all of a sudden she want to be buddy buddy because she thinks that there's gonna be some dirt. Problem is, people tend to like me even when things don't work out.
I keep my side.
So they
the
can't really say
street
like I did them dirty. We may
Right.
not work out, but they can't say that I treated them like crap. So, but I walked in the house and I saw her sitting there, and I had to do a double, like, let me back out and call my brother and make sure she's willing to be here. Like, hold on, let me not be getting cheeky and chummy. But that's one thing. But this heifer right here, oh my goodness.
But there's also a
Sympathy.
loyalty there too, where it's like I don't know. Like, I know that like you get to choose.
When you're
and I don't ride
divorced-
hard for all of my blood family members, but like
Wait.
that's some shit.
Here's
Like,
the
you
thing:
just have
people
their
always
back with
say
that.
you marry the family. If that's true, then you divorce the family.
Yeah.
Like, I can be cool with you. I can think that you're great, but when you're no longer with my family member, I'm not saying I'm going to be rude or disrespectful to you, but holidays are no longer yours. Yes, we
yeah.
can meet up for coffee. Yes, we can go to the movies. You can come over and kick it. But if it's a family event, you're no
That's-
longer family.
But
The
again, that's one of those
invite has
boundaries.
to come from the person who the ex person.
Yeah,
Because
like, if
otherwise,
y'all are
that's a
cool-
boundary that doesn't need to be crossed because
Yeah, if you're cool.
Doesn't need to
and
be.
If when your child is an adult, if your child wants to bring you around, cool. That's your child bringing them around. And your child
Mhm.
has talked to both of their parents. They've worked that out. We will manage around it. But other than that,
it's like, no, because I mean, that's a boundary doesn't need to be crossed because that's inappropriate. Like I
'cause,
said,
like,
if you-
I have a child whose ex thinks that, well, you're the only family I've known. You have your own family, sister girl.
Yeah.
Well, you're more like a mom to me. That pump your brakes. I will always be here for you. But like holidays, I'm
So-
not choosing somebody else over my child. It's not about to happen. And to full disclosure, sometimes I don't even want to choose him. He works my nerves. Okay, shit. You on the list below? If he can't come, you definitely ain't coming. This ain't some, oh, he made me mad, you can come in his place. No, because you still remind me of, I will throat punch you both. Don't do that. Don't so, no. And parents periodically go no contact with their kids. And I am a firm believer, block. You got a 3-day block. Don't. Oh, and here he go. I know you watching. I see the message. I said what I said. I love you though. But you don't stay blocked just like your little cousin.
Because if I open it up for you, then
Yeah, no.
He-
This is
he
why
gon-
you seeing me
he gonna come
now
through, too.
on the show. Enjoy it. Suck
Say,
it in,
you know-
son. I'll love you again in the new year. But when you called me singing
So
about
just know-
Chucky and the Bride of Chucky, that was the straw. It broke the camel's back. It bridged too far. I was cool when you called me at 2:00 in the morning asking me to read you a bedtime story because you're my spawn. I expect dumb shit like that. But the Chucky song, bridge too far. No. Don't
It's
send
like-
me another text message,
like,
or I'm
again,
going to
this-
block your ability to
say,
do
look,
that.
this is
From
this
the
is the
app.
bridge. This is the bridge, and this is what you did.
Yeah.
You crossed it.
Don't
You crossed that.
don't
You,
DM me again.
don't
I
don't
promise
don't
you.
don't do that. Don't do that.
I left TikTok open for you. I will block you there too. I FedEx you a Christmas gift.
Did we get to the
Oh.
end of that one?
Oh, no, here we go. But overall, everyone had a really good time. Now, Christmas is coming up and the same issue is happening. Bills are divided. Hubs, 47, and Bill 42 on my ex-Sil side. And the others are saying I should stop inviting ex-Sil because she's no longer family. I'm like, what the fuck? That is so freaking cruel. No, it's not. Also, she's my friend in all caps. And y'all are out of your damn mind if you feel like I'm going to shoulder the holidays by myself. Tell everybody else to help their family, especially because none of the bill actually help. They're not the ones hosting. That's not how that works. We don't expect, here's it is. We don't expect / want anyone to contribute, especially if they can't cook. But that doesn't change the physical toll that it takes to make this stuff happen. My husband, love him, said that this is too much stress for me. We should just cancel and do something else. We
Yes.
immediately booked a vacation. I then sent a message in the family group chat and notified everyone that we will not be doing Christmas this year and we will mail the kids their gifts. Now, keep in mind, they spent Thanksgiving together. So between Thanksgiving and Christmas, they're changing plans on everybody this year. Now everyone is up in arms saying that I shouldn't cancel and that not having one person there isn't reason enough not to do the holidays. Blah, blah, blah. That's legitimately what she typed out. My husband kind of chewed them out, saying that Exil is not some stranger or random person. She's been a part of the family for 20 years.
But she's not anymore.
Right. Her and Bill, 37, started dating in high school. He also said that they don't get to take all the benefits of the holidays, not help, then demand I do things alone because Bill, they didn't say do it alone, because Bill 37 is in his feelings that she moved on. It sounds like they didn't want her there either. I told them they could all choke on a candy cane, and if they wanted to have Christmas, they could host, plan, cook, and create the magic with the people they deemed family. That's how she wrote it. So yeah, am I the asshole? Yes, you're the asshole.
Yes, very much the
Because
asshole.
Here's the thing. You're saying that you don't expect people to do these things, but your whole crux is they should help you do these things. But here's the thing. I want to know that because she said that her mother comes over to help. So I'm assuming that her siblings come over as well. What if her and her husband don't work out? How would she feel if her family was like, no, he's been in the family for 20 years. He gets to come over. And he starts bringing whatever his new flavor of the month is over.
Here's what I don't understand, okay? Everybody has been dating and like known each other since high school, but like we can't be amicable. It's been 20 years. It's been 25 years for some of y'all.
Outside of her, OP's husband and one of the brother-in-law, I'm getting the vibe that nobody else ever liked sister-in-law.
Correct. Because
Yeah.
everybody, they were the only
They kinda
ones to be
tolerated
like,
her.
No, she should come. Everyone else is like, get her out.
And the fact
So
that
no, it seemed
They've
like to
been
me is
harboring
that
this shit for 20 years.
right, and the fact that I still can't get past, she started dating someone and is consistently bringing this person around her ex's family. Sister,
And-
and here's the thing, I've watched all the relationship true crime stuff. I'm not playing that game because emotional manipulation can make somebody snap in a way that I don't ever want to experience the torture that they put them people through. Absolutely. Because what if Bill, instead of going to the family and saying, hey, I don't want her to be here, decided, you know what, I'm gonna just eliminate the heifer. I'm gonna get rid of the bitch. Like,
and what about the guy, the random boyfriend that's just invited to
Yeah, how is
his
he okay with
ex
that?
in-laws, and it's like,
Hey, do you want to come to my ex in-laws house with your daughter for family Thanksgiving and family Christmas?
right. And I'm wondering, like, did she
'Cause,
just
I mean,
say,
did
hey,
she
you
even
wanna
say
come
that
to
to
my
him?
family's house?
did she say
It
my
sounds like,
ex-in-laws?
do you wanna
Because the
come to
way,
my family's house?
Yeah.
And he just, because I would have just assumed it's her side of the family.
that's what I would assume
No,
too.
I think she probably
Especially
told him, because
after
what else are you gonna say?
all of the interactions that they've had and the way that OP is acting, I'm wondering that if all of his interactions and his daughter's interactions are under the guise that this is Syl's family.
If that's her family, I'm thinking
Because
that
the way OP and her husband are acting, they're acting as if this woman is more family than their own flesh and blood. Like the brother has to be a scumbag because he's the whole purpose of dating is figuring out who your new person is, who your person is. You're gonna date around.
Right.
That's dating. That's not.
Mhm.
You're not like. But sister-in-law can be out here being a floozy, and that's fine.
But
Are
anyway,
these the descendants of Blanche Devereaux?
seems like it. But yeah, OP, you're the asshole. So
Yeah.
absolutely.
100%.
So what do you
I
got,
have a
Jen?
quick one.
Yes.
If you want to do a quick one real quick. 23rd
Yep.
of December, my daughter's 19, boyfriend, also 19, came for dinner. We had dinner because he's going away with his family for Christmas. He arrived, rang the bell, and I answered the door. He came in, took off his jacket, and that's when I saw it. He was wearing a t-shirt that said, "It's not gonna suck itself." I took one look at his shirt and asked him if he had any money. He said no, and asked why. I told him that shirt showed a marked lack of respect for both my daughter and my wife. I pulled 2 20s out of my wallet, quietly ushered him out the door, pointed him towards the Walmart 3 miles away, and told him to buy something else and come back. Mind you, this whole exchange took place between he and I without an audience. We had a nice dinner afterwards, and it took about 15 minutes. The next day, my daughter came to me and her mother and told her what I had done, that I humiliated him. I mean, they aren't in breakup territory or anything, and there was no yelling, but my wife did tell me that I could have handled it different. Am I the asshole?
How different could you have handled it?
Follow up.
Right.
After reading comments and listening to everybody's point of view, I sat my daughter down this morning and asked what the boyfriend actually said to her. This changes it a little bit. Apparently, he told my daughter he not told my daughter what was on the t-shirt. And he didn't say humiliated. That was her interpretation. She's going to talk to him when he gets back tomorrow to follow up on why he thought that shirt was appropriate for family dinner.
Because he has no respect for anybody.
None.
No, because he thought.
I'm gonna tell you one
No,
thing.
he thought it would be funny.
Pastor Pops wouldn't have gave him any money to go swap out a shirt. Pastor Pops would have forgot that he was a pastor. My dad would have beat the bricks
my dad would have
off
told
of
him to turn it inside out.
No, my dad would have beat the bricks off of him after he would have.
What in the hell is you doing, girl?
Hey, get it. Okay, wait, I'm so distracted.
What is?
Get it.
What is your spawn doing there?
Yes.
What is your spawn doing?
My dad would have called my brothers, and they would have just been filing in. Okay, it would have been like the never-ending story. It'd have been like the song that never ends. He would have still been getting beat up. Like because I'm a little nervous.
Is that Bryn Lucy?
Tomorrow is
that Bryn Lucy?
Yes, that's Bryn Lucy.
Is that Bryn Lucy?
Yeah, because tomorrow is a humorous biblical t-shirt, and the Shaman of Shenanigans bought my shirt and sent it, and I haven't looked at it yet, so I don't know if it's church appropriate or not. I may not have anything to wear to church. I'm gonna wear it with a shawl over it if I deem it inappropriate. Be prepared in the morning, angry, because
A little bit.
yep, I'm gonna send out a picture and go, these might be my final pictures, so y'all know how to reconstruct me. Because I don't know. And the fact that they also sent me a very long denim skirt to wear with it, I'm like, what
Oh
in the
my
Mormon
God.
sympathy are y'all trying to get to happen to? I don't know. But dude, yeah. Then
But
he gonna
dude, that
First of all,
okay.
I'm a little mad at OP's daughter. Like, you should know your parents better, because there are certain things, and maybe it's just me being a PK, but there have been over the years people come to me and go, "Oh, well, your dad said this or this happened," and I'm like, no, yeah, my parents aren't gonna respond like this, or my dad's not gonna respond like that. So I don't. 9 times out of 10, I don't bring it to my dad. Like if somebody is going to embarrass somebody in my sphere, I have 2 brothers that would do that. My daddy, no. Now, if you come to me and say that my daddy offered you the extra room in the house, if you agreed to like be his sous chef and sit out on the deck with him when he smoked whatever he got from whatever new butcher he befriended, 100% believe that. Okay, if my daddy packed up the equivalent of 3 weeks worth of groceries for you to take home and told you to come back the next week to get more, absolutely believe that, because that's what he does. And my stepmother asked for your size, disappear for 45 minutes, and come back with a new wardrobe for you? Yes. Because they're retired and they don't have anything else to do. Yeah. Saying that they humiliated you, I'd ask you if you had the right address.
He was so classy about it. You know, like, how dare you come come and make a scene. He was so classy.
And he
to
gave
be
you
like,
$40 to go to Walmart.
Right?
Yeah, that you know that boy bought one T-shirt. He said, oh, and in the edit, it also said that he showed back up wearing a polo. So he did spend, $15 on the
So-
shirt.
Yeah, like
Right.
$16 with the
profit.
tax. And he kept the change. Like, he didn't even ask for the change back.
No, he made a profit.
Yeah, because I would have asked
Yeah,
for the change
and-
back. Now, don't get that
and but-
twisted.
and
That
we'll
don't
see-
mean I'm giving you change back, but I will ask for my change back.
Well, see, and the
Lady
thing
rules
is that
101.
when he showed up with a polo, really, he knew. He knew.
Yeah, and the
Clearly
girlfriend
he
didn't
knew.
know it.
Clearly he
Because
knew. Clearly
You
he
know
knew.
what your significant other wears. That girl know that her boyfriend ain't don't be wearing polos on the regular.
No, I mean she knows that. She knows that that's probably his regular T-shirt
No,
or
and
something
that's
like
what
that.
probably
And
happened is dinner got over and she went to him and she was like, whose T-shirt is that? What are you wearing?
Yeah, like
And he
what
was like,
shirt you
dude,
get?
when I
He
came
said,
in, I
"Oh,
had
well,
this
you
shirt
know."
on and your dad didn't like it and he made me go to Walmart and change.
Because yeah,
But- and again, he wore it because A is probably his normal wardrobe, and B he thought it'd be funny
or you wanted the shock value,
because
not
yeah,
gonna lie.
it's shock
Leave your
value because
jacket
to
on.
him
you
that'd be
you were
funny.
out with the boys, whatever, had that shirt on, forgot you had it on, leave your jacket on.
Right, and here's the thing. Sometimes you do things for shock value. Now, we know that at my home church, where my daddy's pastor, I do a lot of... Okay, I get bored. And I do it to shock my dad. And I'm good at it. Okay? Because what's he going to do? What's he going to do? I'm still his power of attorney. Okay? I will have
He'd
this
do-
shut down everything at his next doctor's appointment. But the first time I went to church with chaos, oh, y'all, I pulled out 6-inch Jessica Rabbit heels and a black bodycon dress. Okay, I was up there like I was Meg the Stallion on purpose. It was body yada 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 yada. Wasn't nobody praying to Jesus. There were 3 guys, young guys from the church, that moved seats to come sit behind me. Okay, every time we had to stand up, I knew what they was looking at. Okay. Just admit I'm a heathen for a reason. My followers are called heathen. Oh yeah, roll it. You know what? I thought I was the only person who did
The
that.
hell,
I'm here for it. I am here for it. Yeah.
Friend,
the hell is you doing?
I'm showing them you.
What
You
the
are
hell
on-
is you
I
doing?
love that. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Is that a drawer
Yeah,
on
she-
the bottom of the bed?
She's
I
staring
like-
at you
Yeah.
like a deer with a head
I like
head
that.
stuck.
Yeah, it's actually got 1 on each side and 2 at the foot.
Oh, there's at the foot. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, those fancy beds.
Look.
That's one of them fancy beds.
Now, anybody watching, don't y'all tell nobody. Don't tell Chaos about these ideas I'm getting. Okay.
Celia, I'm not gonna say anything. It's between me, you, Jen, and the internet.
I'm thinking
Pizza.
about all the snacks I could put in the drawers.
Yeah, that's where I had my snacks.
Yeah.
See?
That's where I put my snacks. Where else would they go?
Say
They're
again?
easy to reach from
Say
my
we're
Well,
not-
bed.
we
and
already
again?
have a mini fridge. in
So we're not
there
gonna
for this
not gonna say not gonna say
big
anything to
boy
chaos
behavior.
because again, it's between me, you, Jen, and the internet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
I also have baskets under my entertainment center for my snacks.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, I've been slowly moving my action figure collection in, and like strategically putting them. He hasn't noticed yet, which is cool. 'Cause
I'm
three
sure.
of my action
So
figures.
listen, I know
he
he
took and
has.
put
He
in
just
the
hasn't said
car.
anything. He
no,
has.
the 3 that he noticed, they're now in the car because we have like this whole tchotchke collection going on in the car. It kind of tells a story, but we also have a year-round skeleton named Igor
Mm-hmm.
and an LSD mushroom named Larry. And I
That's
named
okay.
them
I
too,
have one of those
Charlie.
All right.
screens for my windshield, right? It's 2 skeletons. I've named them Benjamin and Franklin. And I put them up when I sit in the car line. And like my friend Morgan called me the other day. She's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm hanging out with Benjamin and Franklin." We hang out.
Yeah, so like I have ideas. Oh, and speaking of which, I guess he finagled his way in to helping us with the Yankees pre-show because he needs to explain to you all Charlie, the Christmas tree. And
Oh,
all I have to say is
all right.
There's a method to my madness. And I think it makes perfect sense.
Feel like I might be unprepared, but I don't know for sure.
There's a method to my madness, and he also thinks that I'm about to take this tree down anytime soon.
Mine's already down.
See, I never put one up because I hate Christmas.
Well, here's the deal. You figure we moved into our house December 5th. And then it took us like a minute to even like find the Christmas tree, right? So we finally got it out. But like we're still unpacking and putting stuff in the attic. Why am I going to leave the Christmas stuff out when I then would have to go put it back in the attic, like do all that again?
But see, this is not a Christmas tree. This is a Taz tree, okay? I'm going to find Valentine's Day decorations and put them up. And since Valentine's Day is also our anniversary, I am going to put a multitude. I'm going to create a multitude.
You think if the
of
girl
hangable
dresses up
pictures
her
of
cups
me
and wears different glasses with every outfit, you think she's not going to have a year-round tree that's just out for every holiday and every anything that she feels like? No.
And I'm going to put myself on this tree at some point.
Why? Because that's what she wanted.
Yeah. Like it,
because that's the natural progression.
That's what she wanted.
Like
that's
going
natural.
to put a tree. Like we have a big like flower pot, like it's an outdoor flower pot on the porch. There's nothing in it right now. It's It's typically where the FedEx driver put my smaller packages, so that they're not caught on the Ring camera, so he can stop judging me. Okay. But I realized I need to fill it in with something. So I'm going to put a tree out there.
Okay. All right.
But this is going to be a message tree. This is going to be my poetic message tree. I'm going to decorate it to like fully let my neighbor to the right of us know that, I can't stand you.
That's all right. In the plant world, so Gilbert, get this. Gilbert knows I kill plant. Like I'm not a plant girl. Like my grandmother would like go out of town and stuff, and she'd be like, "Don't let Jennifer touch the plants."
Yeah.
They left me plants at this house. There's plants here.
Like to give you context,
so I'm desperately trying to keep them alive.
To give you context, she'll kill plastic plants. Okay.
Jen,
I've killed succulents.
Jill, okay, you're like my mom. Let me explain.
I'm like
something.
I can't do it. I don't know.
This is what you need to do.
They left me like pretty plants, so I'm like
just find the silk. Just find the silk replicas, and you can't kill them. And let me explain. You won't be able to kill because, like my mom, she could just look at a plant and they would die. And I say get silk replicas. Outside
Look, I'm not much better.
Called haciendas.
You see, don't feel bad. I'm not much better.
My mother had silk plants that were perennials in the front yard for years, and no one knew that they were so. We went on vacation once, and two neighbors were so proud. They were like, "Yeah, we took turns watering the plants." I was like, "Oh, okay, come here, pull it in. Let me explain something to y'all. They're silk. They're and now my granny, my mom's mom, queen of plants all throughout the house, could keep them. She taught me, and she taught me very simple ways to keep them. Now, can I keep all plants alive? No. There's some plants that they just look at me and they're like, "Bitch, we know you hail from a plant killer," and they just immediately die. Like if we're in the store, they just shrivel up. Like don't even think about taking me home. But like leafy plants, I'm good with them. Okay, we're good. Plus, we tend to dance together, and I play the music for them because it helps them. So I've been told. But yeah, just get the silk.
I'm trying so hard. Right now, I have 3 of them in the house. They're all alive. One of them, I definitely need to change his little pot thing.
Are they near windows?
Yes. And away from the vents so they don't get a draft. Okay. I learned things. Right. I've been looking it up. I really don't want to kill them. It makes me feel bad.
No, I understand that.
No, because a lot of people will do everything else right and then just don't have the plant near a window because they're like, well, aesthetically it looks good over there. It's going to look like a graveyard over there in a minute. But
he said, all right.
I have a really big back door, and so they're like near, and they're all there. We're working on them. They're fine. We're
And
figuring
my
it out.
neighbor has a really big back door too that she keeps like wanting to hit me with when I go outside. That's why we gotta be
That is,
fanny looking.
hold-
for
I
y'all.
didn't sound, that didn't sound right. We said my neighbor has a really big back door. Hold
Yeah, that's like a weird thing to say.
on.
I'm upset because today was my sleep in day. I was not able to sleep in because she decided to drive her car into her backyard, pop the hatchback, and play music loudly from there. Why? Why? Because she thinks I'm a punk. Like, seriously, she does. Like, because I'm probably, if I take the dog out and I sit outside,
Yeah.
all of a sudden she'll want to come out and smoke, and she smokes cigarettes, and she'll like make sure she blows it over the fence towards me. And why
That's-
have we gotten to this point? Because I was polite and nice to her daughter. And one time I was going to the store, and her daughter like jokingly asked if I could bring her a snack. I asked her what kind of snack she liked. Not brought her some snack. Like, she's 8.
Yeah, but like you, I think we're both that kind of person. You tell me you want a snack, I'm buying the snacks anyway.
right. And I'm like, plus
Like,
it's
I'm
Alright.
gonna have them. You may have just given me an idea of a snack that I didn't even know that I wanted. So I'll get myself one and I'll get you one as a thank you. Like
Yeah.
I
As a daughter, I'm
Yeah.
eternally grateful because I didn't know the store around the corner had strawberry shortcakes. Like, fresh made daily strawberry shortcakes. Never knew.
Now you know.
Because once again,
And then
I
all
would
of a
go
sudden
so
now,
far
this is
into
what you get for a
certain
thanks.
stores, 2 more rolls back to where it's refrigerated, I would have seen. So I was like, oh, and I got her 2. Like, hey, here's 1 because you asked for 1. Here's 2 because here's the tax. Oh, it's a kitty.
Look at that kid.
Churro. His name is Churro.
You seen
He's right here.
You seen
You know, that's better than Michael Pruitt naming his cat Gumbo. I still got questions.
I have an orange cat named
That's-
Churro, and my black cat is somewhere, and her name is Rolo.
better than Gumbo. Michael Pruitt, what's up with that?
They're in a fight.
I thought
back there,
I thought I saw him in the chat.
fighting for their lives.
Yeah, I see him in the. He said, "Hey, Michael,
zooming in on
what's up with the what's up with
I thought I
Gumbo?
saw you.
I
You in
need
the
to
chat?
know.
You still in the chat?
You
I knew
still
someone in
there?
the chat.
And it's specifically because Michael Pruitt lives in Kentucky, and
I think we've talked enough about Kentucky today.
because it's. I should write a book about Kentucky. Maybe I shouldn't have because
I don't know.
Be deemed a horror. Horror.
Somebody would say.
I don't know.
That was. I don't know. I don't know that that's a good idea.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it would be put under the genre of horror. I have to say that because what did I say last Sunday? Oh, I was
probably
talking about
4.
Bao, the Asian dumpling
A bao
balls.
bun.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what they heard me say, Jen. That is. Everybody's face just was like, "What, Taz? What are you eating?" They thought that I was saying bowel.
Oh, oh my God. Oh no.
You having a what?
And I didn't realize until I'm like telling the story from like when Gambit and I met up.
A bowel bun. Oh my God.
And I was like,
A
oh.
bao bun.
And especially since I'm like, oh yeah, mine was stuffed with lamb. And
Wait, what?
everybody's growing in concern.
Wait, you had a bao
They're
bun?
looking at me and I'm like,
Your balls are stuffed
"Why
with
would y'all,
lamb?
like,
Hold up. What?
so I'm like, is there something about lamb I don't know? And then Thomas is losing it. Thomas has walked away from his whole setup. And then I hear AO. And I'm like, what did I do?
A bowel bun.
And I said, this is why I don't say certain words anymore because one other
Oh
time
my
I
God.
was guesting on a podcast and we were talking about a festival for KITEs. Okay?
Kite.
Kites.
People thought that I was saying a slur for Jewish people.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
They thought it was a whole different type of festival. Now, mind you, I was remote at the festival with them behind me, so you would think context clues. This, and I was like, yeah, we won't be saying.
People aren't that smart. I hate
A
people
little
like
bit.
that
A little bit.
word.
No, it's a little bit. It's past time, but I do have one that's kind of funny. Y'all want to hear it out real quick?
Oh, we don't have anybody behind us, do we?
No,
Okay.
no. So, am I the asshole for not having sex with someone after I learned they were cisgender? Let me start this post out by saying that I have nothing but respect for the cisgender community. I understand the struggles they go through and am an ally. Anyway, I went to a bar the other day and met this
Guys,
really.
hold on. Taz is gone. You knocked her out with that one. That one line from OP. The sarcasm that oozed from that line.
I know, that's why. Hold up. All right.
Well, I'm a cisgender
So-
ally now.
Cisgender ally. Hold up. We're trying to stay professional on this one, okay?
Yeah,
Wait a
Taz, get
minute.
it together.
All right.
Do
Get
you
it together.
see me and you want professionalism?
Get it together, Taz.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Cisgender and the struggles that
We're
we go
allies,
through,
right, we're
and I'm an ally. Anyway, I went to a bar the other day and met this really cute guy there. One thing led to another, and eventually we got back to my place. When I took off his pants, I discovered that he had a penis. I almost
That can be
vomited.
jarring. That can be jarring.
I almost vomited. I laughed and asked, "What is going on?" And he explained that he's cis. And I said that I wasn't willing to have sex with him.
Were they in a Legibitiqua bar?
No.
Um,
Oh, just out in the wild. Okay.
Wait,
Just-
wait. Hold on. Is OP a boy or a girl? I missed that.
the way it reads is that OP is a girl.
Okay, because I thought they were just non-binary. Okay.
I don't
my
know.
bad.
Wait, okay. So OP went into a normal bar and hit on a dude that looked like a dude, and when she took him at home, she was mad that he had a penis?
Are we sure the dude looked like a dude? He may have been very androgynous. Because I've been. I've
No,
been-
But
no.
she said I met
No,
a
she
cute
said
boy.
you met a
like,
really
I-
cute guy there.
Oh. Well. Hey, I'm arguing with somebody
So-
in
And
my
like, to
TikTok
be
comment.
fair, if that is something that you are not expecting, you should clear that up before you leave.
Yeah, you
Yep.
should, but there is somebody that I'm having a back and forth with in my TikTok comments that I thought was a trans man, and I too was a little disappointed when they were like, "Oh, I'm not trans," and part of me was like, "Well, I don't want to continue this conversation," but that would be wrong. That would be wrong because we're in this argument. We might as well finish it.
And it says, hold up.
I
hold
mean,
last-
if you approach somebody and you are not clear
hold up. It says,
about
saying,
this is the last part of the
what
OP
you're
says.
expecting when you
says
get
what I-
home, like maybe you should have that conversation.
Okay,
All
so
right, this
OP
the last sentence. What the
laughing.
OP says is that when I told my friends about this, they said that I literally had to have sex with him, and that I'm a bad person for not.
No,
And-
you don't have
Oh
to
no,
have
absolutely
sex with him,
not.
But
That's wild. That's a wild take.
you should tell the person like because you know it.
And
Well, I want to
edit.
say before our first date, I
Sure.
did tell Chaos that I was a flaming lesbian, and then we went on the first date, and he's like, "Are you sure?" I don't fucking know anymore.
it says, and edit, stop spewing cisphobic nonsense.
OP, can we be
How can we be friends? How can we be friends? How can we be friends? I think you know what? I think I now know what I should ask dude to put on my sweatshirt now. I'm a cis ally. Don't be cisphobic.
Stop spewing cisphobic nonsense.
Cisphobic nonsense, y'all. Leave
Cisphobic
it out here.
nonsense.
There's no place for it here.
You know what? You know what? J.K. Rowling, you should have blocked me. You should have kept me blocked. Now I have a new tagline.
Now we
I'm
have
gonna-
new.
So now we
phrases
have
I'm
to
gonna
it.
use.
hashtag it through all of your comments now, J.K.
Stop spewing cis-phobic nonsense.
Because, well, it's better than what I had previously been putting in her comment section. Because I was like, yeah, JK is appropriate because that's what your father said after looking at your mother. She didn't like that. She did block me once. And then I think she got a new account or forgot that I was supposed to be blocked and she unblocked me.
And you had to remind her.
Every chance I get.
It's about time.
It's like a hobby.
It's like a reward.
Right. It's like
So
okay, it's like
that's your
getting
pleasure.
the first
That's your pleasure in life.
of like
It's a hobby.
It's like getting
Everybody
the first
needs
piece
a hobby.
of cheesecake, like one of those layered cheesecakes. It's like getting that first piece. You know, where everything is just right in order before somebody messes it up. Because you know, after like a couple slices, somebody slices it wrong and then like throws
and
all of the portions off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody slices just one little too thin, one little too
or
thick.
Like pizza, when they start pulling and the toppings start coming off all the other slices.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, speaking of pizza, does anybody know what that little table is in the middle of the pizza and why is it there?
It's to keep the box from coming down on top of the cheese.
Ah, thank you. So we should not be using that as footstools for our niece's Barbie dolls.
No, you absolutely should be.
Yeah.
Okay,
and I think most of them are dishwasher safe.
Well, see,
I
there's a
never
very
did
versatile
dishwasher.
use. Very versatile uses to
I
them.
was cleaning them, painting them, and a couple times, you know,
They're very
little
versatile.
flowers on them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
we
very
used to
versatile.
paint. My daughter and I used to paint them with nail polish.
Yeah, that's what I was using. Because I bought a set of nail polish from like a flea market or something, like a artisan market that we went to. And the nail polish, it wouldn't stay on the nails for crap. Like you wash your hand once, but it stayed on those really well. And it kind of acted like a Mod Podge as well.
All right.
And I was like, oh, this is nice. And the brown, we did change the ethnicity of a few Barbie dolls with the brown. It worked.
And that's fair.
Well, because a couple of the dolls, two of my nieces really, really, really wanted, I could not find them in dolls that looked like them.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to
do a custom job.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I ain't doing that again. I ain't doing that again. I learned I can paint a lot of things. A doll, not so much. And food for thought. Just put this in the back of your mind. If you get enough cheap fingernail polish on yourself, it kind of turns into a super glue, and you can like super glue your fingers. It is not pleasant. Yeah. And it's not easy to explain to other adults how you got that way. Just like it's not easy to explain to other adults how you accidentally gorilla glued yourself to a table. I was fixing a coffee cup and holding it and didn't realize some had got on my fingers. I put my hand down on the table. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that is so great. That's great. That
Reason 6,452 why I'm not allowed to leave the house by myself.
unsupervised. Exactly.
Unless
Yeah.
I am going specifically to this corner store and back because
Well-
there are two neighbors that have been put on high
Well-
alert. They're retired to keep an eye on me. One, to remind me what direction is the direction back to the house. Because
Yeah. Now, accidentally gluing yourself to a table is better than intentionally, gluing your hair to stay in place. So
and the sad part about it is I have two older cousins that when that happened, they called me thinking it was me. And I was like, what have I done in life that y'all thought it was me? And then before I could finish that sentence, I started thinking about some stuff that I have done in life that I was like, you know what? Fair
That
enough that they would think that it was me. Fair, fair enough. Yeah. Because I accidentally created my own brand of cement in my grandparents' garage. Keep in mind, my papa was a chemist. So there was enough stuff around the house for me to put it together and do this. How I never blew anybody up, mystery. Um, and why my grandparents kept letting me do this stuff, also a mystery. But I figured by the time I came along, they thought that they lived enough life that they were willing to meet the Lord. But yeah, now should I have mixed said cement in the container that I mixed it in?
mm, I mean, probably not, but I mean, things happened.
Yeah. And then I also realized you could supercharge like Fast and Furiousify a hover round.
I need to know that story. I need to know that right now.
Okay, so
I
I
need
have an aunt who y'all need to realize I did not know what disability meant most of my life. Okay, my aunt, my leg didn't work, her legs didn't work. Okay, I just thought that was normal. I just thought every fifth person in everybody's family, their legs just didn't work. Okay, it made logical sense to me. I was 10. Okay, also keep that in mind. 10 when this happened. Now, I've told you about my auntie before, getting tickets for speeding on the sidewalk, all that good stuff. All right. Well, to keep her from getting tickets and running people over in church, because that was the only reason why she was going to church, and to sit with her sister, my granny, they replaced her old motorized scooter with the hover round. Well, she couldn't figure out how to supercharge it. So she was visiting my granny, and when she was in my granny's house, she didn't use her hover round. There was no need. Like she could pretty much just get around because it's like a split level, like but cottage style house. So everything is very close together. She could just pull herself around. So I'm in the garage. I've got all the tools. I've gone across the street and borrowed tools from the neighbor. Why they let me borrow the tools, I don't know. I don't even know what I said to them to get these tools. Okay, and I'm talking like expensive, like real mechanics type tools. All right. My uncle had a go kart that he was not using anymore. I took components of that go kart and some random stuff from another neighbor's garage. Once again, why these people, why I had access to all these places, I don't know. Now, in theory, outside of the hover round components, these things worked, okay? And you could control the speed and everything. I'm like, boom, I figure it out. I sneak upstairs. I whisper to my auntie, hey, auntie, I done figured it out. I'm gonna go finish putting this together. I think I need about 30 more minutes. Can you just keep everybody up here and busy for 30 more minutes? She's like, high five, I got you. And when you come to my house next week, we're gonna go shopping. I got you, big. So I get back down. I get everything connected. What I did not realize at 10 years old is that when you increase a throttle, you need to increase brake capacity. And I did not know how to properly work out like connections. Okay. So you all are familiar with Evil Knievel, right? So my aunt comes down, she gets in her cart, she's smiling, looking at me, I'm smiling, looking at her. Everybody is now figuring out, oh hell no, what did they do? Fortunately, where the garage was open, there was no cars in that part of the driveway. They had like you can put cars side by side in the driveway, okay? And then not a long driveway, then there's the street, okay? Now it's a cul-de-sac. Line goes, hits the little switch, hits the little joystick to go forward. No brakes. No brakes. Goes down into the street, cross the street, hops the curb just a little bit, goes, bam, right into the neighbor across the street's garage. Now, what you need to know about the neighbor across the street, she was illegally making wine. Okay? Bootlegger of the new century. So she's freaking out. You see her bug-eyed, looking out the window, thinking that they're raiding her house for her little wine business, okay? And my aunt is like, I'm okay. And she's like, I'm going to back up. Once again, I supercharged the hover round. It's one speed now, just fast as hell. So when she backs up, she's now, because she hit and it kind of turned her to the side, she's going to cross the yard now, back into the street. Then she hits like somebody's mailbox, because they had like a mailbox, like a column mailbox. You know what I mean? So now she's stuck because there's also a little drain thing. So her wheel is stuck there. But she's determined she's going to get out. The little access disability bus is coming to get her. They're stopped in front of the house because that's the address they have to pick her up at. But you see the driver looking like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on? My family is looking at me. And the only thing I can think of to say is, she told me I could do it. My mother goes, that's it. She looks at my father. This is your child. I don't know what you're going to do with her, but do something. This is your child. You told her she could be what she wanted to be. Tell her she can't. Just tell her she can't. My mom got in the car. I don't know where my mom went to. I don't know. Okay. She left and we came in one car. It wasn't like my mom drove and my dad drove. She left. My brothers are in the grass with my uncle laughing. Yeah. My papa, I'm looking around like, where'd Papa go? Granny is like in the house calling the insurance company to see what is covered. Everybody else on the street, unfazed. Later, as an adult, I asked them, like, why were you all unfazed when I did that? They were like, that was like your 15th incident at this point. We were used to it. Like, we were just happy you didn't blow up somebody's house. Touche. Did that stop me? No, because when she got a new hover round 2, it was a little bit better. It was a little bit. By the 4th hover round, we had figured it out. I should not use spare parts. I should just work with the parts. Works with the parts that we have. So by the time I was in 9th grade, and we got that little science homework assignment where they're like, here, make a car out of a mousetrap. My parents got called in because my teacher thought that my parents or my grandparents had made my little mousetrap car for me, and they had to explain to him, nope, she's been doing this for a while. She's been training her whole life up to this point to get an A on this assignment. And one of the physics teachers was our neighbor, and he came to the meeting, was like, buckle up. You might want to change the homework you give this year in your class, because we're neighbors and
she gonna blow something up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. All right. Before we go, Jen, you got one? Last one. And then,
I got one if you want another one.
Yeah.
I definitely have
because I don't know.
Turn Auntie's rascal
It's a speed buggy. God damn. God.
And when I tell you, when I say it took off, like off the curve going down, like it skipped up a little bit, because you know, like the curve of a driveway, it's not like a big curve, it's already smooth. It like hopped up a little bit, went down, went over, hopped up a little bit, and then and this is back in the days where this was not a motorized garage door. This is, you were in there cranking that bitch. Crank that soldier boy. So they could not get in their garage, like from the outside. Like they couldn't. And my auntie was not a little woman. She was a hefty 6-pack. She was built for it tough.
a hefty 6-pack. I love that.
That's what she called herself.
I like that.
She had us bury her in a sweatshirt that she made that said hefty 6-pack. It was the best
That's
funeral
great.
I've ever been to. The best funeral. They was handing out Jello shots. It wasn't in a church, but when you walked in, you got Jello shots. Now, granted, I did not know what a Jello shot was until after that.
God damn.
Maybe I should have
That
got 4 of them, but I like Jello.
that's better than Thomas with the goddamn funeral with a guy buried in a
Oh my
cardboard
God,
in a
yes.
cardboard coffin. But go ahead, Jen.
Oh my God. Okay. Would I be the asshole if I told my ex's girlfriend he sent me a ring for Christmas?
What kind of ring? A little bit, but I'm gonna say a little bit.
I'm
But
40,
all right.
broke up with my ex, 51, about 3 years ago.
What's with the 50-year-olds in the bush stickity tonight?
God
We
damn.
dated for 5 years. I had evidence of him cheating, and he immediately started dating girl after the breakup. They are still together. They seem very in tune with each other's needs. I'm happy for both of them. I've since moved on. I'm happy in a present relationship. Problem. Over the last few years, I've had to block him from every part of my life. My personal phone, my work phone, all social media. I can't block random Google Voice numbers, landlines, or USPS. And when we were together, he always seemed really fixated on his past exes. I had caught him more than a few times, messaging, calling, sending them gifts. It's part of why we broke up. And since we broke up, he's been doing it to me. I have told him I'm in a relationship, and that's why I keep blocking him on everything I can. He's always denied to me publicly that girl was his current partner, that's who he had cheated on me with, and I've never seen or spoken to her actually. I've told him numerous times that I am in a relationship, and my current partner has told him to leave us alone. Yesterday, I received a gift. It made me irate. For his current partner as well, because he sent me an engagement ring in the mail. I returned it to his house by mail. Would I be the asshole if I also messaged her on social media to tell her what he's doing?
I'd have sent it directly to her.
Yeah, I would have sent it to her. Actually, I wouldn't have sent it to her. I would have sent her a picture of it. I would have had the ring appraised.
Yeah.
You know where this is going.
But
Mama would have took a vacation or went
we're about to have
shopping and got her nails done with that money.
I was about to say, Tad's about to go on a trip.
Yeah. We're going on a
We're
trip,
going on
not a
vacation.
tour,
I'm not
on a
returning.
trip.
I'm going to send you a picture of it and be like, look.
Yeah.
But this
Say,
is
look
I would
what.
have sent her a picture of the postage of the ring.
So no,
What is
you know what? Should have a whole progression story on Instagram of doing that, doing a step by step of, this is what I got. Click. This is what it
Nope.
became. Click. This is what
You
it
know
was
what?
used for. Click.
I would do a get ready with me to go to the post office.
while wearing it.
I
Mhm.
was
Get
like,
ready
let's
with
do a-
me to
I would
send
be like,
my
oh,
ex back
let's
this
do
ring
an
that he mailed
unboxing.
me.
And then I'll be like, get ready with me. And I would I would get a replica of I would like take a picture of the ring, and it would do a GCPR tour. Okay, I would mail that picture to everybody in GCPR, and everybody would like write a message on the back and make a video of it, and we would
Like
send the
Flat
compilation.
Stanley. You remember Flat Stanley?
Yes.
Like a,
Rhonda the Ring.
I
would
can say
be-
that
On to the ring. It's
So now
going
it's
on
okay.
vacation.
that ring will get to me. I have it as a pinky ring, and just like, you know, just
And in the background of my Get Ready With Me would be the song, Thanks for My Ring. Because which is what people's obsession with, the one that got away. They're always obsessed with people they're no longer
But
with.
it sounds like for him, everyone that gets away is the one that gets away.
Yeah, like he's
Yeah.
obsessed. Like he can't be happy with who he's with. He has to keep reaching backward. Like, no. Like, dude,
Well,
just
it's like
be
the-
polyamorous. Be polyamorous. Just be upfront. Be like, hey, it takes a lot
Mhm.
of loving to satisfy me. I need multiple partners. And there are people out there that'll be like, yes, I will do this with you. Now keep in mind, no tea, no shade. The way he sounds, the partners that you won't get for your polycule partner, the personalities will be on point.
Because
Everything else, keep the lights off.
he definitely sounds like he's the
50,
type
chill.
that.
What do you expect to get?
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
What
Like,
you
but
tryna
these
get?
50-year-olds, like,
Get out of here.
Yeah.
tonight,
What I mean,
what's going on?
I don't know. But
Y'all
he sounds
got
like
me a little afraid to eventually
I don't
become
know.
50. If
I'm
I
I'm
decide to be 50.
I'm scared myself.
And like I
And
said, strong, heavy on the if I decide to be 50, because
I know, Gilby,
I
you
might
getting
be
close.
forever. I might be
I'm-
forever 48.
I think I may stay forever 48.
Because
I'm-
they said the the
'Cause
first
look,
48.
if-
I'm gonna be the final 48. This is the final
Only 48. The
What?
only 48.
Because look, if I cross into 50 and all of a sudden I start looking at the 20-year-olds, throat punch me. Throat punch me, please. Throat punch
I already
me.
told you, when you get old and you get Alzheimer's, I'm going to hide a Batman suit in your closet.
Look, there's a
Don't-
woman on TikTok that
Make it Superman.
made a video to her daughter saying
Okay.
that, hey, if you have to put me in a nursing home, go find me all the illicit pharmaceuticals and just keep me high every day. And the daughter's like, where am I supposed to find it at? She said, oh, check your underwear drawer. I left you a list. And she's like, Mom, how do you know how to find it? She said, research. That's what I'm going to do. Just know, all my friends, if you get to the point where you start losing your marbles, I'm bringing you all of the things, okay? Your last days are going to be a trippy good time. We're going to Rick and Morty this up, okay? We're going to Rick and
Mhm.
Morty it up. And don't think, oh, Taz, you'll be banned from the nursing home. I will bring you home with me. I'm certified in this. We're going to live out these Rick and Morty fantasies. Okay? This is how it's going to be. All right, you're going to go out with a smile on your face. Just don't leave me in charge of your funeral, cause
You'll end up being buried
it's
in
gonna
a.
be a Leo Pleurodon.
You'll be lucky if you end up in a cardboard box.
You won't
And
be in a
hopefully-
I want to be
cardboard box,
cremated.
but
I don't bury me.
I see. That's
I
fair.
want to be cremated.
That's fair because no
that
chance of coming
is-
back as a zombie.
that is fair, and I promise not to sell you accidentally at a yard sale. And has that happened? Yes. How did I find out?
That's fine.
about
You can
this?
sell me.
I couldn't sleep one night and ended up on the side of Reddit that
Say, hold up.
why are so many of y'all selling your relatives? And it's not like, oh, they're generations removed and you just didn't realize what was in the urn, or some of the urns got really creative and you didn't realize what was in it. No, like one lady was like, I had my father long enough. Somebody was like, what do you mean? Oh, he died 6 years ago. So you thought selling him at a yard sale was enough? And who bought him? Like, who looked at your daddy and was like, I'll buy him?
And what kind of weirdo does that?
Like, I'm pretty sure your father has been the base of some witchcraft.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that. And don't freeze dry me in a coffee table, because that seems to be a new thing now.
No, I don't want to do that.
Uh,
I'm
I'm
good.
sorry. What?
Yeah.
I'm good.
They're putting people like
Now I've
grandma's in the
Like
coffee table.
taxidermy?
now
In
I've
the coffee
seen
table, yes.
now I've seen some people in the 3D printing community that will take ashes and mix it in with 3D printing
Now, that
resin
gotta match
and
the
make statues of the
semen
person.
jewelry. When I sent y'all the information about that, because y'all thought I was making it up. Nope, because once again, couldn't sleep.
But
No.
That's-
no.
that's the
No, the
weirdest thing I've
creepiest
ever
one
heard about.
that I found, and it's
with that.
because in my Kentucky Chronicles, a guy from the same family that I had to see it through. I had to keep going back to this house, seeing what else they were gonna do
Oh
next.
Jesus!
He was like, yeah, should I die? He's the one that ended up being the 400-pound meth addict, living in the woods in the trailer currently. But he's like, yeah, you all can have my tattoos skinned off and turned into art. Now, does he have some type of fantastical, spectacular tattoos? No. And I was like, what? And his family was like, oh, yes, you can be with us forever. Mind you, he's the second youngest in his family. He's going to be with who forever? Like, who's supposed to care for this stuff when all of y'all your diets are crap? I think all of y'all gonna die at the same time because y'all are not smart. I feel like y'all are not gonna know that there's a gas leak and you heavy smokers are gonna blow yourselves up. Or you're gonna die of food poisoning because y'all never cook chicken properly. You burn it on one side and just don't flip it over and cook it on the other. So I feel like that's what's gonna happen. But you want to be skinned, like, and not like after going to the coroner. He wanted me to help him find somebody to write out official paperwork that when he died, he never went to the morgue or the coroner. I said, you trust me, you want someone to verify that you're dead. You want that. And he's like, no, I want them to immediately skin me. Sir, you want your family tried to pronounce you dead 2 nights ago because they swore up and down you weren't sleeping when you were taking a nap. Now, I saw your chest going up and down. I told them about the whole mirror thing. They know, like they was willing to dig a hole in the backyard. Like they weren't going to alert anybody that you passed away.
They weren't effing around.
Tell them to skin you.
They weren't effing around.
They weren't. They did not like him. And I kept like trying to hint to him that they didn't like him because I was very afraid that, I wasn't going to make it out the house one time, but I still had to see the adventures of this family. It was,
I mean, I get that. I understand it. And
like the father looked like the mascot for the Frisch's restaurant, Big Boy.
Yeah. All right. And on that note, we're coming close to the end of the show. Well, we're at the end of the show. We're past the end of the show. So you know what? And
we really should just go ahead and say we'll do 2 hours.
We should make it 2 hours because this shit's be good. Oh.
And next week we'll be discussing funeral tales. No, I'm just joking.
No, if we start talking funerals, we got to get Thomas on to tell that story about the cardboard coffin.
We should.
We got to get him on to tell that story about the cardboard coffin.
An episode where he can talk about the cardboard. I can talk about the 2 snow-capped funerals and the funeral that nobody knew was a funeral till the end. Oh, and when the body came halfway through the funeral. And I'm still on punishment for that one because I laughed so hard I fell off the church pew.
Not gonna lie, I would laugh too.
Yeah, me too.
I would laugh too.
I thought it was one of those funerals that the person was being cremated because a lot of times, if they're cremated, the family will just want to have a funeral. They put up some pictures, and there were some pictures up in the front. And my dad is to the point of the eulogy. I'm passing out, tissues and stuff, and I go to sit down for a minute because I'm used to like when my dad does funerals, and I'm like, this is the point where they're going to break for a prayer for the family.
Mm-hmm.
And then I see light, which means somebody's opened the back door. And then I hear, here comes the body. What? Now, should I have not been sitting that close to where the family was sitting? Yeah, maybe they should have had more surviving family members. But I couldn't help it. I laughed and Timber fell. And it wasn't like, oh, I fell further into the pew. No, I fell off into the aisle. Like,
it happens.
Yeah, it happens. And so
it happens.
Oh,
we have the one where they put candy in the casket. And I was like, well, this candy is going to waste. So when I went up to view the body, I took out some Twizzlers and some Reese cups.
That's for me. 6-party favor.
And Reese cups fair. I mean,
plus they was videoing the funeral and taking pictures with the casket. I'm like, y'all are weird. Y'all don't deserve these.
I say, Twizzlers. I mean,
what do you send them in a cat?
You can have the Twizzlers. I'll take the Reese cups, but hey, that's me, and that's my personal.
Twizzlers for my cousin that she was too chicken shit to reach into the casket and get candy out.
Oh, that's fair then. That's fair. She pay you for it?
Yeah, I charged her before I went up there to the casket.
Oh, all right. That's fair. So
And for those wondering, there are some hilarious tweets still up on my Twitter regarding that funeral, and I think there's pictures of the performers, and yes, there were performers at this funeral. It was
that's great. That is so great. Oh my God. Coming up,
23 children, Tracina. My
23.
uncle had
God,
23 children and 9 baby mamas.
God damn.
Whoa!
He loved coitus.
God damn.
He be stroking to the east. He be stroking to the west.
So no, he loved that poontang pie.
I want to
Thing
know
was
what his
Pootie
child
Tang.
support payments look like.
He loved that poontang pie.
He was just giving it up. He was throwing it in a circle. He
So
was
we-
windmilling for real. Like, who gonna
So
land
look here.
on it? Who gonna land on it?
So this mother, he putting up Kobe numbers. What the fuck is you talking
I bet
about?
He called, I bet
Giving
you
it
he
out.
called his gold member Lotto.
Like every time, soon as he shot, it's Kobe, Kobe, Kobe. Every time. God damn.
I bet you he was breaking backboards like Shaq. Wow. Not first of all, 23 kids. Not okay. The first couple I get, they might not. 7, 8, 9. Your
But
uncle
Jesus
was putting
Christ.
it down. Where these women was like, you got double digit. You know what?
So like he was
It's
just
worth it. Come on.
then he was just slinging it at everybody. Like soon
was just
he walk
looking
into he just walk into a bar and then all of a sudden everybody get hit on and the first one
Was he?
right up on it.
He had that Johnny Gill game. He just walked in like, put on your red dress and slip on your high heels. He was doing that. He had that Ralph Tresvant move going on. This little, hold on, here we go. He just came.
So he
in
the-
like, come here, ladies.
Not the hat. Not the fucking hat.
I got a little something for you. What's that something, Daddy?
You need
I'm
a
gonna
man
give your kids that.
with
no money. He got 20 kids to pay for.
sensitivity.
A man like me. It was his prerogative, wasn't it?
Oh my God.
And I know somebody gonna be like, Chaos. Taz got into your hats. And I hope both sides of your pillow was hot all the time. Shh.
So why you
First of all, he don't even know these hats are still in the office.
still why you gotta you know what? Why y'all get all up in her business like that? So
These hats are gonna make their way
Yeah.
onto Igor. Just wait.
well obviously women loved him, Tracina. Obviously.
Women loved him long time. He was the Uncle Luke
So
of
look
that
here.
area.
I'm sure they loved him from anywhere from 5 minutes to
Yeah. He
an
was like,
hour.
Come on, ladies, ride this crazy.
I'm sure they loved him anywhere from 5 minutes to an hour.
He was finding all the girls with the Daisy Duke song. He
So-
was like, Mr. Lover, Lover.
Mm.
Ah,
Mr. Lover, Lover.
They called him Mr. Boom Bust. Okay.
All right. Oh,
Let
coming
this
up
dog out.
later on this GCPR. Oh my goodness. So I'll be on later with Bunny doing the Saturday Night Shit Show. After that, we got conversations between T Nathan. Then tomorrow, I will be on again with Rules and Requisition with my friend and my homeboy and your brother and my brother and everybody's friend Gambit, General Gambit, and then
The Chicken Hawk.
and the Chicken Hawk,
Gambit is the Chicken Hawk.
And
I'm
the
telling
chicken.
you.
the Chicken Hawk. And then we'll be having the Kennedy Effect with Jeff Kennedy, Villain's View where Taz and I will return with Gambit and Thomas Bishop
For the Jankies pre-show.
for the Jankies pre-show. So rounding out that night, we'll have again conversations between Nathan and all that. This has been a great show, and yeah, y'all stick around. Oh my God! So take care, everyone. I'll see you all later. Bye.